What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Monday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. And we are not fans of Jon Rahm today. Man alive, Jon Rahm, what happened? Everything was perfect. The entire round, everything was going exactly how we thought it would go. And then he blew up on 16, 17, and 18 and winds up shooting over 70 and a half and effectively destroys the entire day for us because we get the Royals team total under. Now, we won plus 122 in that. We won plus money. My math is a little bit off here, okay? So sorry about that. It's not dramatic. It's down 1.35 units on the day, not 1.57. But Jon Rahm killed the day. Because if we don't lose that 1.15 and instead we win that 1.15, we're good. Norin over Vegas, nope. He blew up in a big way. That was the bad bet of the day, and it was also the most expensive bet of the day. So that wasn't great. The props went 1-1 on the OKC Thunder. Big win for them. You got those props on the BettingPros app by searching at Sports Talk Matt. But a 2-3 day for us on that, down 1.35, not 1.57, but 1.35. That did not kill the week. We were up over 4 units on the week. So another winning week for us. We have cooled off a little bit here over the last couple of days, but we were 8 of 9 for winners. Now we're 9 of 11 for winners, for winning days. So still a good time, just a little bit of a hiccup, and we hope to pick things back up here for us. Still very much way up on the year, way up on the month, way up since April the 1st as we head into the middle part of May. Welcome to the first day of 2025 where I'm only betting baseball. Now, I would normally hesitate to do this, and I normally would be really against doing this, but the only reason why I am a little bit more on the okay side for doing this is because of the record that we have accumulated betting baseball. It's actually been not horrible. We're 13-8 by last count. I think we're better than that, up 5 units. I think we're better than that, to be quite honest. I don't think that's been updated as quickly as we would like. So that's one of those situations where I'm okay with us pushing our luck here a little bit. I'm okay with us having to make it a little decision and say, okay, we need to be a little bit more aggressive in baseball. And I got 4 bets for us coming up here in Major League Baseball. But before I give you the picks for today, let's have a conversation about our friends at FanDuel. You guys, FanDuel wants to promote and boost your bets. New FanDuel customers can bet $5 and win $250 in bonus bets. If your first bet hits, just head on over to bettingpros.com/FanDuel to get started. That's bettingpros.com/FanDuel and make your plays on FanDuel. If you'd like to bet baseball, you can do that. Many of these odds that I'm going to use today are from the FanDuel Sportsbook. So just FYI on that. And don't forget about the fact that we've got the NBA Player Prop Contest, the Betting Pros Player Prop Contest. It is still going on right now. NBA playoffs, it's live. We're going to pull that second round winner here this week to give you that jersey signed by one Mr. Tony Parker of the San Antonio Spurs. The grand prize will be a signed Allen Iverson jersey to be given away in June during the NBA Finals. But we've got the Eastern Conference Finals, Indiana and New York, and the Western Conference Finals, OKC and Minnesota. We'll tell you later on this week for what the jersey is going to be that we'll give away this week. But join us now at bettingpros.com/playoffs or on the Betting Pros app. Okay, let's get into it. And let's start with a game that I've got 2 bets on. And I don't normally do this. But did you know that the Giants have won every single game that Robbie Ray has pitched and started this season? Robbie Ray is 6-0 himself with a 3.04 ERA. He has been tremendous. Robbie Ray at home this year has a 2.32 ERA. He is 3-0 at home. Opposing batting average of .213. He's given up just 8 earned runs in 31 innings worth of work. He's been outstanding. And you know who he is pitching against. the one and only Casey Royals, who consistently are giving us this chance to fade them on their team total. Now, they won yesterday 2-1, beating the Cardinals, but they scored 2 runs. So the Royals, let's go back here. After they scored 7 runs against the Astros, the Royals have scored 1, 3, 3, 0, and 2. 5 straight games under 3.5 or 4.5 runs. What are the books doing? Well, they're not going to go to 3 because they don't want to go to 3. So now they're getting juicy. Yesterday it was plus 122. Not today. Today we're going to jump in on minus money. We're going to lay juice, minus 125 on the Royals team total under 3.5 runs. However, because this is now the start of the road trip and because it's Robbie Ray and it's the Giants, money line. We're going to jump in and take the Giants to win this game with Robbie Ray to stay undefeated, have the team stay undefeated in games pitched by Robbie Ray. Under 3.5 runs team total for the Royals combined with the Giants to win the game. Let's take a 4-3 win for the Giants, and let's just call it a day with 2 wins here for us on that. So 2 games, 2 bets. Don't normally do this, but Royals team total under 3.5 for minus 115. I say 125, sorry, minus 115 for 1.15 units. Giants money line at minus 118 for 1.18 units. Now, let's go to the Pirates. And you can throw together the parlay, because, by the way, the parlay that I told you to bet again hit Diamondbacks, Phillies, and what was the third leg? I played the Tigers for plus money. I played Diamondbacks, Phillies, and Tigers. That cashed for me yesterday at a plus 250 parlay. Diamondbacks against the Rockies, right? And the Phillies against the Pirates. And then who else did we bet against? I'm blanking. Maybe it was against the Royals. I can't remember. They won, so I don't think that was the play. I forget who we bet against. Because we had the Pirates losing, we had the Rockies losing, and then on the third one, I apologize. It's late. My brain's not working. But you can do a parlay today if you want. Oh, Cubs. That's right. Cubs against the White Sox, and the Cubs won. Cubs are at the Marlins. You can take that. Reds are at the Pirates. You can take that. You can take Mariners at the White Sox, although the White Sox at home are a better team than on the road. And then you can take the Phillies at the Rockies. That 4-leg moneyline parlay, you can go ahead and let me tell you what that pays if you want to do a 4-leg moneyline parlay. A lot of these are road teams, though, so this is a little, actually all 4 of it. It's a 4-team road parlay at plus 485. Phillies, Mariners, Cubs, Reds. Whew, I don't know. So you can do that if you like. But what I'm doing is Reds money line. Why? Well, Nick Lodolo is pitching. He's due. I hate that, right? Handicap, he's due. But he's lost. The team has lost his last 3 starts. It's not been his fault. It's been the bullpen's fault. Nick Lodolo has gone 5 1/3, 3 earned runs against the White Sox, 6 innings, 2 earned runs against Atlanta. 5 1/3, he got crushed by Washington. That was his fault. He got 6 runs. That was his fault. Then he went 7 innings, no earned runs against the Rockies, 5 2/3, 3 earned runs against the Marlins. They lost to the Marlins, the Nationals, the Braves, and the White Sox. Only one of those starts was bad. He's been really good. So you might go like, Matt, well, then what are you doing taking the Reds? The Reds always lose. Well, here's the problem for the Pirates. They're throwing Mitch Keller. And Mitch Keller at home this year has been an absolute disaster. 5.33 ERA. He's 0-3. Opposing batting average of 279. He's walked 10 people at home. 16 earned runs, 31 hits in 27 innings worth of work. That is absolutely awful. He's 1-5 on the year overall with a 4.15 ERA, and they've lost 6 consecutive and 7 of 8 starts made by Mitch Keller. 2-1, 5-0, 9-4, 8-4, 5-4, 3-0. 6 straight. They won 2-1 in 13 over the Cardinals, and then 9-4 to the Yankees. No, give me the Reds. It's a short price. We're betting on the Reds on the money line here to get a W. Reds money line's minus 120 at 1.2 units. Finally, Red Sox are hosting the Mets. It's 1986 all over again. The Mets are throwing their ace. Cody Senga is tremendous so far this year. 4-2 with a 1.02 ERA. He's been lights out. 19 walks and 44 and a third innings worth of work. Just 33 hits. Only one home run given up for Senga. However, call it a spidey sense. Call it whatever you want. The Red Sox are red hot right now in terms of hitting the baseball. They only scored 4 runs yesterday against the Braves, but they should have scored more. Devers hit a grand slam. That's how they scored 4. They should have had more, but the bullpen was okay for the Braves, and the Red Sox just didn't get any timely hits. But they hit a grand slam yesterday. Rafael Devers is nuclear at the moment. Senga on the road has a 1.5 ERA, 2-1 record, 24 innings worth of work, opposing batting average of 183, 15 hits only in 24 innings. He's been great, okay? So it's no debating this. He's won his last 2 starts, 2-1, 7-1. Lost the D-backs 4-2 and Washington 5-4. And then 3 straight games he had with shutouts. He had been tremendous. 3-0, 8-0, 2-0. He'd been great. The Red Sox, on the other hand, are throwing a rookie. And this kid's been up and down. Hunter Dobbins has been kind of up and down. He's 25 years old, going AAA into the Red Sox. 3 straight games he has pitched, the Red Sox have lost. 6-5, 2-1, 4-3. But his first 2 starts were 10-3 and 18-7. Both overs. So he's 3-2 to the over so far this season in games that he has started. He gave up 5 earned runs to Detroit in his last start on the road. In his last home start, he gave up 4 earned runs to Minnesota. Here's the thing. The Red Sox score over 4 runs a game at home, over 5 runs a game at home. And the Mets score over 5 runs a game, over 4 runs a game on the road this season. The Mets 4.8. That's top 10 in Major League Baseball for runs scored on the road this year. So if they get their average of 5 runs and the Red Sox get their average of 5.22 or 5 runs, we're going over 9. Okay? We're going over 9 here. And again, it's Senga and it's slightly juiced to the over. You might go, well, it might need to be all the Mets. Well, the Braves just scored 10 by themselves yesterday. Red Sox are at home. Red Sox should score 4 to 5 runs. How many will the Mets score? 6 or 7? I think that's probably pretty good. In particular against the Red Sox bullpen. The Mets do not strike out, and the Mets hit the ball, and they score. The Mets are a really good team this year, and they're a really good road team as well. So this is where, from an offensive standpoint, I think you just have to take a look at what's going on. They lost 8-2 yesterday to the Yankees. You know the Mets aren't going to be happy about that. They're going to be frustrated about losing that game. They're now 12-13 on the road this year. Red Sox have been better at home, as most teams are. They're 12-11 at home, 23-25 overall in the year. Red Sox have got to get going here. They've now lost 5 of 6 games. No good there for the Red Sox, but I'm going to bet the over 9 for the Red Sox and the Mets at -120. All right, so plays for today. Royals team total. Rinse and repeat bet. Keep it going. Under 3.5 team total for the Royals at -115. Giants money line at -118 for 1.18 units. Reds money line at -120 for 1.2 units. And the Red Sox and the Mets over 9 at -110 for 1.1 units. 2 winning weeks in the month of May. We start the 3rd week of May, and let's keep it rolling. Let's get another one here going. Started off right on a Monday. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.